What's going on, guys? We've got the full notes today and some quality of life changes, so stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the full notes for release, and we're going to see some of the quality of life changes plus a lot more to come, and these are some big notes that we have coming with it. So let's dive in and take a look. So you get to see the full patch notes here, and I'm going to highlight some of my favorites. You can always catch us on the blog if you want to take a full look at the notes. But this is for the June 2021 update, and you of course have already seen the new troop to come, the Dragon Rider, and of course that comes along with that new barracks that we're going to get. But we're also going to get that new super troop. Again, we saw this already. You can check out the videos if you want to see a little bit more information for this new super troop, for the new Dragon Rider troop. And we also have the new building levels and the new trap levels plus 50 more wall segments. And again, I highlighted this all on one of my other videos, so you can take a look at these if you want more in-depth information and see it all in action. But what we're going to talk about today is the quality of life improvements. Now, we've got this new feature where you can do army composition sharing, and I've seen a lot of people requesting this. So this is going to be a big one where you can now share your saved armies as well as your previously used armies to your clan chat, or you can link them to share outside of the game. So this is going to be really exciting for new strategies. This will be very similar to base links, and players using this link can copy the army composition and can put it in one of their own quick train slots. So I think this is going to be one that everybody's going to love as a quality of life improvement. But we're also going to get, and this one I'm excited about, village rotation. I've been waiting for something like this because when you copy a base and you might want to flip it, so you can confuse players, but you can also make it harder. Some people have a natural way that they want to place troops and it makes it easier for them. This will trip them up slightly and make it a little bit easier to not necessarily recognize a base. So yeah, we're going to get this, and I'm sure you guys are just as excited as I am. So you can now rotate your village in 90-degree increments while you're in the village edit mode. And enough said, they say on the notes, and I think that is. So they do put a note in: rotating your village will trigger the layout cooldown timer. So just be mindful of that. And we have customizable deployment bar sizes. And I think that's actually kind of cool because I know everybody likes their own comfort level of where their scroll bar should be. So kind of neat that we'll get to see this. So under the more settings, you'll find the new option called deployment bar size. This slider bar will allow you to manually adjust the size of the deployment bar according to your preference. You can use the extended deployment bar option previously available to tablet players that has been combined into this option and has been renamed to use two rows for a little added clarity. So I think that's actually kind of cool. I know a couple of people that are absolutely going to love this. And let's talk about some of the game changes and bug fixes. We're not going to go through them all because there are a ton. I'm talking like this is a big list and you can read them during the blog, but I do want to highlight some of the stuff that I think is going to be interesting to see. So there is a fixed issue when defensive builders get stuck on the hidden Teslas. We're going to see defending builders will now properly retreat to their ruined hut when it's destroyed. That's a little visual thing. But making defensive builders stick to their target until it's fully repaired. This also fixes the problem of getting no repair done in a high-level poison spell. So this is going to help shift the function of the builders and what goes on with it defensively. We have the Royal Champion Seeking Shield ability is no longer going to target defensive builders. And I'm curious to see how this is going to impact some of the game with the balance because it means if her Seeking Shield's not going to target that, it won't knock down, which it could be fine, but it can also mean that a builder will stay up trying to repair something. If the Royal Champ is not there long range or anything to take it on, it gives it a little bit more opportunity to take it down. But I think in the long run, it's a better change for the Royal Champion because it means her shield will go target something completely different, a better defense for it. Now, there'll also be a force retarget for jumping and flying pets if their assigned hero is knocked out and the pet is attacking a wall. So this is actually a big thing because I have seen pets kind of just sitting on a wall doing nothing, and it's a bit frustrating when that happens. So this will help that they're going to now retarget to the next hero, the next assigned hero. There's going to be a force retarget for the Mighty Yak if it's helping the hero to destroy a wall and the hero is knocked out or targets something else. So again, this is going to be a nice change to come along. And this is an interesting one. Healers will no longer target the unicorn. I have seen the healers actually help get a unicorn back to life, which could help in the end, but because a unicorn isn't susceptible to traps along the way, but that means that the healers are going to retarget. They could fly potentially into some traps as they're making their way to other units, but in the long run, that is beneficial because you'd rather the healers going over to the troops, to the units, rather than sitting on a unicorn to keep that alive. It's much more better being prioritized for heroes and troops rather than the unicorn. So I do think this makes sense here. And we've got some new gameplay items. You can see we've got the new season pass and clan game tasks. So again, you can kind of scroll through the blog if you want to see the full notes at some of this UI as well. But let's talk a little bit about some of the additional things that we're going to see that will definitely be huge for the game. So in the additional bug fixes, I'd like to skip over to this quickly and just take a look at a couple of the ones that I think are a little more important that you should know right off the bat. And this one I actually didn't realize because Carbon had shown in previous videos and sometimes on his streams how you can quickly swap some buildings when you're in game and make it so that there's no cooldown. But apparently this is now going to allow swapping of buildings without layout cooldown also when you're editing an active layout in your layout editor. So a slight change there just for you guys to keep in mind. And then we've got one other that I want to take a look at, not really for your gameplay, but for your clan, which is kind of cool. We've got the clan description. Max length is now 250 characters, both when creating a clan and editing the description later. It used to be 128, so now you get these extra characters to come in. I think Clash is ahead of the curve, going above and beyond from even where Twitter is. We can type a lot more. You can get more of those descriptions in, and it means you can also get more links if you're looking to add in Twitter, social media, Discord links for your clan, particularly to help recruit. This is going to be a great way to have some more items that you can put in, more characters that you can put into this. So a nice new one. So there's going to be some exciting stuff to come with the summer update. And again, I'm curious to know your thoughts. Let me know what you think, what you're excited to see the most coming with this between all of the videos. If you haven't already checked my videos out, make sure to tune in and take a look. And what combinations are you looking to see with these new troops? I think that's going to be the biggest topic of conversation. But if you want to see more of these sneak peeks, you want to catch my normal content where I stream my guys over at ATN and some other incredible wars in the competitive community, make sure that you're following me over on Twitch, and you can catch the video replays here as well. So follow, turn on notifications so you know when I go live. And if you want some free base links so you don't have to do base building on your own, courtesy of Blueprint Base Building, make sure to head over to my Discord server. Link is in the description. But that's about it for now. That wraps it up. Until next time, this is Lady B. I'll catch you guys later.